I'm Rick Kahler. Well, thanks for joining me. It's probably no news to you or anyone else that America has an epidemic of overspending. Among the evidence supporting this conclusion is a study that was done in 2005. It's actually published on the U.S. Department of Labor website of the retirement savings behavior of baby boomers. The study found that 56% of baby boomers are living hand to mouth. That's at best. 19% of them indicated that they spend more than their income on a monthly basis, and 37% spend every penny they receive. That really means only 44% are actually saving anything. Now, money trouble is the number one cause of male spousal suicide in the United States and the number one stressor of Americans. So how do we reverse this trend? Well, it's not going to be easy. I mean, how do you get someone who's overweight to begin an exercise program? Give them a book, give them more information, tell them more about fat grams and being overweight kills, keep reminding them that with obesity they're going to have a much lower quality of life. Well, I think we all know that none of that works, and telling an overspender to get on a budget or quit overspending doesn't work at all either. The roots of overspending, just like the causes of overeating, go much deeper. Change requires far more effort than just, quote, get on a budget. So what we have are a profession of financial planners who are trained mostly to help people save money. Uh, People who have an inherent ability to be able to pay themselves first and live on the rest. Most planners just simply don't have the tools to deal with somebody who is a chronic overspender. Now, one reason I know this is because in the past I didn't have those tools to deal with somebody who couldn't save money. I'd run as fast as I could away from somebody who was having cash flow or budget problems. But in the past 3 years, in conjunction with my work with Dr. Ted Klontz and Dr. Brad Klontz, I've discovered some methodologies that really can turn overspenders into savers. Here are some of the guidelines that I've learned. First, a person really needs to have a support team in place. This is a team that should include, first and foremost, a financial mentor. And this is somebody who understands money and understands how money works and can model that for you. There should be a financial therapist, a professional bookkeeper, and one other person, preferably not your spouse, whom you agree to be accountable to on a monthly basis. Again, the mentor needs to be somebody who models the behavior that you are working hard to become. This is somebody who's able to successfully pay their taxes, fund a retirement plan, save and spend no more than the rest of the money they get, which means they don't have any credit card debt. The financial therapist needs to be somebody who's done his or her own therapy around money too. Second, you need to understand that for many people, curing a chronic overspending problem is rarely about the money. It typically has everything to do with much deeper, unresolved emotional issues. Third, relative to that, you need to be willing to do the deep emotional work needed to change your destructive financial behavior. It's got to be deeper, or we would have already changed our behavior because we know what we're doing is destructive. So we really need to be willing to do much deeper work. Fourth, one of the things that will help us do that work is to learn about something called mindfulness meditation. There's other words for this meditation. It's a non-religious type of meditation to where you quiet your mind just to learn what's going on in your body. And what we know is that a lot of unresolved feelings will surface, which will trigger our overspending. So meditation helps us learn the feelings that are in the body that we're unconscious toward, that we're not recognizing, and is actually very important part in learning to pull back the credit card, check in with ourselves to see what's going on. There's a number of really good books about that, Open Heart Open Mind by Keating is one that I recommend. Fifth, you need to look at hiring a professional bookkeeper, emphasis on professional, who's going to set up your books and determine your historical spending for the past 12 months is what I recommend. You want to establish 2 bank accounts, one for discretionary spending and one which you cannot access for paying bills. Then you want to empower your bookkeeper or financial mentor to control the bill paying account. Next, you need to cut up all the credit cards and terminate any further sources of credit, such as home equity lines. Next, work with your bookkeeper and support team to develop a printed spending plan, a printed one, month by month for the next 12 months. If you use QuickBooks, this feature is in QuickBooks. It's called the budget, and it is a phenomenally powerful feature that helps you forecast your income and spending for the next 12 months. Now print that monthly report comparing your actual spending with your spending plan or your budget, and share that individually with each member of your support team monthly. Take time to clarify your values, define what you really aspire to, what you want to have, what you want to be in life, and set goals to help you achieve your aspirations. And finally, before you make any purchase, ask yourself whether it's going to serve to really fulfill those goals, those life aspirations that you've just detailed. Now, I discussed the first component of this approach, healing the emotional issues that keep you financially stuck, in 2 of my co-authored books. The first being Conscious Finance, the second being The Financial Wisdom of Ebenezer Scrooge. I'll have more information about the second component, developing a structured plan and support system, in a future video. Thanks.